Hello! We're back for another 2.5 hour MSQ stream, starting level 86 MSQ. And I have no idea what awaits us. I'm actually really excited to see what the heck we're going to be doing. So we're here back actually where we left off, in Thavnair. And we are going to now be talking to the Radiant Host Soldier. That's not you. There we go.
Pray forgive Shirabat her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it is simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You'll be rejoining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to Mehane?
I have a terrible sense of direction. It's true.
So let's give you directions. Truly? A remarkable weakness for such a well-traveled adventure. Anyway, you can either use the Aethernet or go by foot via the Aetherite Plaza. From there, cross through Balshan Bazaar and continue down the passage. You'll find yourself right in front of the Mehane. When you arrive, pray request the drink of your choice. Merid says that tonight, it's on the house. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all the Radiant Host, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Razatan in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Arwan's legacy and serve Master Vritra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain.
It's true, I have no sense of direction. Okay, so the Aethernet. Easy enough. I'm sure I have enough of a sense of direction to find an Aethernet. My drink of choice. Can I have a tea? Slurp. Okay, let's talk to the Scions first. Talking with Elfno.
Forgive me for not wanting to make a toast. For not waiting to make a toast. My throat was utterly parched.
Alice A.
I know I must eat to regain my strength, but between you and me, I don't have much of an appetite.
Pinkred.
The threat here has been quelled, but our job's only just begun.
Yishtala.
Then you could join us. Belial over there will be happy to take your order. Graha!
Graha.
How was your meeting with the Radiant? I would love to hear more.
And then going to talk with Miliel.
Welcome! When the Satrap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise, to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Kazal from your friend Grahatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done. But I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are Meride's treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? Water? Just water. A glass of your finest local spirits, or a piping hot mug of chai, please.
I will take the chai.
Rekka's not a spirits drinker?
Like, that's wine, right?
No.
I thought spirits were wines.
Wine and spirits, they are two separate things.
Oh. Yeah, I could see Rekka enjoying a bit, yeah. Hi, Puma. Thank you for dropping by.
Spirits are your typical liquors.
Oh.
They contain no added sugar and at least 20% alcohol by volume.
Well, that's a lot. I don't know. I think she'd want something sweet.
As you wish. Pray join your friends and I will bring you your drink.
No.
Our allies have sent military delegates? That's news to me. Mind sharing the details?
I'm guessing this is voiced.
So blasphemy is now plague all the realm.
Hi, Puma.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true.
Have you
As
made
it
it?
did in Amarot.
Dear Puma, have you made it to Zone 5 yet?
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
Oh dear, yeah. That'd be bad.
No one would survive.
And here is your custom mug.
Sweet. Whoops. No.
Here's your order, friend.
We have not been there, Puma. I have. I've finished the game now. I have credits, but Rekka has not yet.
I'm looking forward to whatever it is.
May you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here?
That's why you're being as vague as you are, huh?
If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control.
We don't even know what the fundamental cause of it is.
Correct.
We have no idea.
Yeah. People's emotions are getting
Is there
charged
something-
instead of creation magic,
Anything we've
but what?
overlooked?
Yeah.
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days.
So we're gonna ask Hydaelyn.
Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
Yeah, I thought that flower was gonna kind of live till near the end.
Yep.
Nope. Elpis.
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. A quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Yes, there are.
Are there?
Well, there's shades of them.
The shades are just going to be... The closest one that you have is the Watcher.
I was gonna
who
say,
just told you that.
like,
The other shades?
even the Hythlodaeus shades that could hold a conversation with us?
Not much of one.
That's true.
And everything else is just locked in their final moments.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, no,
That's
yeah,
why they're shades.
true. Okay, fair enough.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
Not quite alive, but not quite dead.
Elidibus.
What? No, Elidibus is dead.
Is he?
We saw his aether start to, like, flow up, like the animation.
Into... Where did it go?
It's supposed to go back to the live stream.
Nope. That's not what that happened.
Oh, yeah. Graha sent Elidibus's aether
Into the tower.
into the tower itself,
To
right?
hold the unholdable.
Right. Used it like a big piece of white auracite.
I sealed him in the white auracite of the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there. I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
Cool.
Isn't that cool?
That's cool. Did you pick that one too?
Of course.
Of course.
We're going to the
Thank
first.
you, my friend. That will
Gotta
mean much
see
to
how
me.
everyone is doing. I mean, everybody's here.
Everybody's...
Except for all the ones who aren't here and are in the first.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight.
I sure hope the first isn't on fire.
That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least.
Oh no, the first was already unstable with the flood. It could be all fucked up now.
Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a
love
way
this
to reach
theme.
Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
I love this theme.
That's why I'm letting it play for a couple seconds. Sorry?
Continue.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
It's true.
You Are Not Alone has been like a big deal the entire expansion.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends and end begins.
Where beginning ends and ends begin. That's fucking ominous. Oh my god, we're going to the first.
We are going to the first.
I honestly didn't expect that we would go to the first. I thought the first we were done
Grab
with.
your phone, babe.
Yes, I do.
Grab your phone, babe. Pass it here.
Here you go.
This food is almost here.
Food is on the way. Speaking to Alice.
Well, I suppose I do feel better on a full stomach after all. Burning skies? Blasphemies? Not if I've got anything to say about it.
Alphino.
The final days. How far has the phenomenon spread, and how does it manifest itself in each land? I must reach out to my friends in each nation and find out all I can.
You're still,
If the Forum truly has been spurred to action by Heidelin's prophecy, then is it not odd that the anti-tower was entrusted to Master Matoya, who bears them no love?
Oh, that is true.
If that's the whole reason that they got that, what?
Why would you entrust it to Matoya? Yeah.
Why would you leave and just leave that to Matoya when the whole point was getting into the Ethereal Sea in the first place?
Yep.
No doubt she has a reason for this, and I would know what it is.
Graha.
Nothing like a feast to lift the spirits. I trust you've enjoyed yourself as well. Stinian.
Where are you, Estinian? Oh, you're back here. Okay, hi.
Beasts and blasphemies may be running amok in nearby lands outside the influence of Rodzadhan and the Alliance. If so, I may need to go hunting.
Puma, I don't know if we'll get to 87 stuff today. Thinkred.
Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order?
Yes.
In that case, it's time we attended each to our tasks. And when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Reen. Tell her I miss her.
Aw.
At World's End.
Achievement oh higher.
Higher. Oh, higher.
Higher. Because I obviously have to check what the title is. Vitra's
Valiant.
Valiant. Neat. Talking to Graha.
Return to the Crystarium.
Neat. Whoops. Fucking fingers.
Take this, Rekka. My spirit vessel. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower's the tower's systems in the Umbilicus. If even the smallest fragment of Elidibus' essence remains, it should be possible to locate it.
Wow, the spirit vessel is almost like it's magic.
As for access to the Umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Exensor Gate.
Magic in your Final Fantasy?
Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest, that I am happy, hardships and all. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. We will see each other again ere long.
So everyone's got their tasks. And surprisingly, the Crystarium is pretty cheap to teleport to from Thavner. Okay. I am on voices duty for a couple minutes. Get to be as silly as I want. Oh. Can be as silly as I want. So we're back on the first. I did not expect... the teleport fees are kind of warped. In a way, yeah, they are. Okay, where does it actually want me to go in here? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, I'm actually going... Okay. Like, 300 gil to teleport across the rift. Damn, that's cheap. It's more expensive to go from, like...
Because you are hijacking off of Mordona, you're teleporting to Mordona and then through Mordona.
I know. I know.
That's how the game codes it.
I know. Well, we're gonna talk to Farnar.
There's nothing.
Nothing?
The Exarch ever worries for Captain Lena. Tell him to rest easy. We're looking after her, like she looks after us.
Oh, okay, you. Okay, talking to Lena.
Becca, you are returned. You are returned. I cannot do Lena's voice anymore.
That's fine.
Have you been well? You and the others? And things are much the same for you as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. He said this to you? These exact words? That you are living, that he is living his life to the fullest.
Fullest, yep. 5 minutes to sort.
Oh, to know that he is happy fills my heart with joy.
Him happy.
Thank you, Rekka, for taking care of him. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself, futile a request though it is. And tell him that all is well here. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves.
That's good.
In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of a mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our Lord. No one can.
Lena just puts on the robe and starts walking around.
Yes. Fuck is this?
The heck is that?
I did not get a bun. We got meat for Shadow.
Oh. Happy but sad.
Have we recently observed any unusual phenomenon? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Reen came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late.
Oh, she's been happy.
She's been usually happy.
Happy, but not lately.
Not necessarily right now.
No.
She and other Crystarium youths just hosted a festival, you see. Remember, they were building that festival through Eden.
Yes.
Yes. It proved so popular that there are already plans for another celebration. One much bigger than the first.
Oh. They're gonna make a celebration bigger than the world itself.
Excuse you.
Bigger than the first.
No. Excuse you.
Party time.
No. Between her preparations for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn. Especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her.
Hi, Mab. It's okay you fell asleep.
Welcome to Ups, Mab. I dare say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her?
Mm-hmm.
You wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well. I shall fetch the key at once, and take the opportunity to find Reen. Please wait for me in the city in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity, shall we say? I will be along as soon as I can.
I still wish we got Crystarium Guard emote. Why am I riding a bear? Because I can. It's unbearable. The Crystarium is still really pretty. I'm still a really big fan of this zone, this city. I wish you could mount here, but other than that, it's gorgeous. To the Cabinet of Curiosities. So something I read the other day was about Lakeland's, like, how everything is purple, and apparently the trees right next to the Crystal Tower on Source are also purple, which is something I've been meaning to go check out. Okay, I'm gonna wait at our destination now. The following event cannot be skipped. I don't have any duty finder, so that's fine. Waiting. Oh, you're 1150 in queue. I hope it goes quickly for you.
Gotta be funded for this.
Okay. Just a piece of meat.
Yep. Can I have a bun? No, I can give you a piece of meat, though.
Jeez.
Do my old eyes deceive? Is that truly Rekka?
It's Rekka. You've been in queue so long you've already set up a new monitor?
It is full glad am I to see you here and home, my friend.
Hello, Becklug.
What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the Flood to the Knight's return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples.
Neat.
Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours would be the one to crown them all.
Probably also the silliest.
I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence and deeds.
There's a plate right here.
Thank you. There's no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you could indulge me just one for now. In your quest to restore the Knight, you faced many a formidable foe. In your quest to restore the Knight to the First, you faced many an incredible foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle?
Titania, driven mad by light and loneliness.
To bring Night to the star.
Yeah. Vothri and his misguided self-righteousness. Hades, who bore the burden of his people, or this might come as a surprise, but it was the great serpent of Ronka.
Truly? I never would have guessed. But then, if I could, I suppose I wouldn't have had to ask. I think we should wait until this quest before we take a break for eating.
Yes, yes.
It's a tremendously eye-opening answer, and we will see that your account of this battle features prominently in the tome. I know you'd love to talk her ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from Yulmore won't collect themselves.
Are you sure they won't collect themselves? Matoya has magic brooms. Why can't you have magic documents?
Of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise. Till next time, then. Do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular, remind him not to overexert himself. Again and again till his ears fall off, if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart.
Imagine Graha with no ears.
No. Fuck you, uncats your boy.
Uncats your boy.
No, you know what? Fuck you, uncats your boy.
No.
Is that the Warrior of Darkness? The Smalls are here.
The Smalls have arrived.
The Smalls are here.
It's her. It's really her. What are you doing here?
Unguns your cat.
If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself.
I will take all your medicine, Small.
It will keep me safe.
Yes.
Best not, Riki. You'd only give her a stomachache. We've come to see Morin to get his advice. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. Well, I know that I want to be a mage. Arkil isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows about lots of things. He isn't here? Aww. Just left.
Yep.
Oh. Why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? What do you think suits Arkil best? Axe, sword, or bow?
I'm gonna pick sword.
The sword? If you took up the sword, you could be just like... Brandon, the Warrior of Light!
I'm guessing the bow would be Render Ray.
This is probably Ardbert. I did the bow.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
Because teaching a kid to hunt
Oh,
is
yeah.
also going to be useful.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today.
It's really popular, though. I hope it's still there.
Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style, and maybe I'll try something else later on.
Zayla priorities.
Zayla priorities.
Yeah, but Orinir seemed to like the axe.
True.
And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you.
Bye, Smalls.
Such fun she's been having basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does she spare a thought for me? Of course not!
It's fair. Ooh.
I waited and waited and waited, but she won't so much as acknowledge the presence of her beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
And you do the voices really good.
I, need you?
Why do you say it like a question? Where's the love, the respect, the awe? Disappointed as I am, I'll overlook it this once. I know you have a lot on your mind right now. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? Huh? How do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we Fey folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. But here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder what manner of conclusion awaits at Tale's End.
Goodbye, Fail.
Bye!
We never got our goodbye.
We never did get our goodbye.
Jojo, you could hunt with an axe if you tried hard enough.
Swing, swing.
Get back here! Swing, swing, swing. Running, swinging at the air as you're trying to chase a sheepy.
That's Rekka. Meh.
Rekka, why are you hunting the livestock?
Meh. It looked at me funny. Meh.
My apologies for the delay. Rekka! It's so wonderful to see you again. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure.
Okay, before we turn in this quest, I think we're gonna take a quick break
To actually eat the food that
to
arrived.
actually eat the food that arrived. It's dinner time, so
Apologies for this. I know we just got started, but
we will be back in 8 minutes. I promise. Meh. That feel when she unlocks the umbilicus.
Ultima just exploded.
Oh, Ultima just exploded.
Such devastation.
Was not your intent?
We are back.
We are now back.
Welcome to back.
And who's ready to talk to Reen? I'm ready to talk to Reen.
You've been waiting to talk to Reen.
I have been.
You wanted to go to the first and, like, involve them in this.
Yep.
And here you go. They are now involved. Congratulations.
Happy. So in the lead up to this expansion, I was like, Reen and Gaia have my permission to just a portal opens and they walk through it. Doesn't have to ever be explained or acknowledged. I just want them there. I want to see them.
Well, the portal did not open for them to walk through, but you walked through a portal and you found Reen.
Yes.
I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling, like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin. Never once heard her call.
Oh, that's true, isn't it? That's true.
Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me. A connection to something immense. These past few days, though, the connection has wavered. As if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again.
That lines up with...
The possession.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
Second one here.
Yep, take your time. My lovely spouse does the lovely voices. Reen, it's so nice to see you.
And then, the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed.
What?
Hello.
Hello. Completely severed. Also, this is my face when I see Reen. After
We are happy to see Reen.
Yes.
Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze. Like during the star shower.
Oh shit, it's happened here too.
But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen.
Oh, are you getting visions of the future? Uh-oh. Also, connection to Heidelin completely severed. Maybe, possibly.
As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Rekka, what are you not telling me?
How much the boba tea left in between my teeth tastes really good.
I have to know. Please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is.
Does she not know that Heidelin is a primal?
I'm fairly certain she does.
She does. But she wouldn't know of any of the recent stuff.
Right.
Oh, that's true. Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amarat has come again.
Krell is new best vessel now.
Oh my god!
I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the First. So don't worry about us, please. Look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly.
Reen's gotta fight.
Yeah!
No, We'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our worlds.
I believe in you, Reen. If I had a head pat emote, you would get one right now.
Right now. Head pat the Reen.
Yes.
So long as you continue your fight, so too will we, united in purpose beneath a blazing sky.
I believe in you. We believe in you. I'm so glad we got to see Reen.
Yes.
Yes,
You
next
got to see Reed.
I'm just gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go like this.
And pet the Reed.
Yes. We believe in you.
We believe in Reed.
We believe in Reen.
Hope upon a flower. We are here to talk to Elidibus, that he might have any knowledge or answers about the Elpis flowers.
Which disintegrated into dust.
Yeah.
You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elidibus, right? I'll do some consulting of my own and speak with Lena. Decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's farewell for now, but we'll see each other again. I'm certain of it.
Yes, we will. Also, I want to come to your festival, please. Cheering.
Directing her to a landing.
Yes.
Wife.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Being silly.
Wife.
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm me.
Why?
I don't know. No, I feel a bit like the Roadrunner. That door is fake. Meep meep.
No, the Roadrunner can get through it just fine.
Oh, then I feel like Wile E. Coyote. Then why did I go meep meep? Oh, my brain is so messed up. Meep meep. Maybe just sometimes I like making noises. People come watch VTubers to make noises, right?
Frequently, the answer is yes.
Meep meep. Okay, take me to the umbilical cord. Oh, that's here. I don't have to go anywhere. You'd think I'd know my way around the Crystarium, given that we spent an entire expansion here. And if you thought that, you would be wrong. It still blew my mind when people pointed out, I think it was you that pointed this out to me. I don't know where you figured that out. That, like, these doors are the same doors as the ones on the Crystal Tower.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. Alright, speaking to the Crystarium Gatekeep.
Ah, Mistress Rekka, welcome back. The captain has told me all. Give me the word and I will show you to the ocular.
Yes, this is the Crystal Tower, yeah. But just the fact that it's like even the same doors is like real big attention to detail.
This should be voiced. Hey look, it's the memories.
Yep. Neat. I was about to say that we had so many conversations in this room. Meep meep, Wile E. Coyote.
That was the ocular, now we're going to the umbilicus.
Thanks for coming out and checking out my silly stream.
Biometric authentication complete. Please
State your business.
I hit A too soon.
acknowledged. Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity.
Neat. I don't think we've ever seen like the interface for the tower itself.
We've never seen any of this.
That's cool.
Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
State your business. I was gonna make
World's oldest
this
child. Wow.
I was gonna make a joke of like Earl Grey, hot,
Coffee. Black.
or that one. That works too.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream.
The music.
Mm-hmm.
You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all.
Well, I killed your god.
Deep
Voice toddler.
So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star.
Help us, Rekaiah. You're our only hope.
Fuck off.
The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear.
Yeah, even when they're dead, they manage to find their way back. It's true.
I told you he wasn't dead.
Yeah,
He is dead.
He's dead, but he's not dead.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of Ascians, the ones we haven't... There's still 2 more that we haven't touched on.
There's either 3 or 4.
Pasturot, etc.
Pasturot, Halmerit,
And
Dudalaphon, and Ultima.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 4 still out there.
I guess we'll get to them, maybe.
Maybe.
But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill.
Just chilling in Cedar
Your
Rapids.
unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share. I do this not for you. I merely perform my duty, as I have ever done.
Always about the duty.
Where
Never the
do
mega
you-
duty.
The end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes. A conclusion drawn by him. Fandaniel.
Oh,
And Daniel was the one who noticed.
who noticed it?
He's talking about the original.
Not
Yes.
the him of here and now, but as I knew him. Long, long ago.
When is Nabrialis getting his character arc? And before La Habrea pops up out of nowhere, I lived, bitch!
Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure.
Oh?
Wakes up out of a coma for 6 years. I live, bitch.
I live, bitch. A countermeasure, you say?
Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days.
Because of Fandaniel.
Fandaniel.
And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation. So consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes. The name is familiar to me.
That's the name of the flower.
Yet I know it not as a flower,
but a place.
Yeah?
A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there, and before joining the Convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief.
Oh. Well, that kind of parallels with the whole Ammon thing. Like, fantastically well, actually.
He was Hermes.
Hermes.
That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived.
Yeah, it's not exactly like we can just go there.
Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis.
What?
No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility.
Are we getting into some time loop shit?
And a truth that fills my heart.
Unless every incarnation of a Zem looks like Rekka. Infinite Rekka.
My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course.
Do not read chat.
Okay. How?
You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
What? What?
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower.
You glimpsed his memories, so you got all of that.
Which
Oh, well, yes, yes,
my
because...
empowered essence now harbors an abundance of energy.
Because that all happened in 5.3. That makes sense.
Yeah. I was able to use the Exarch's summoning magic.
Yeah.
I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment.
Holy shit, really?
Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned.
Less than nothing.
Less than nothing would
In
be
all
a shade.
None will be able to see or hear.
Oh my fucking god, I knew it! Holy shit!
Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful...
Okay, anyone watching probably doesn't understand why I'm cackling maniacally. Do you want to explain this one?
No, go for it. It's your story.
Okay, so I had been thinking over the last couple days, like, okay, where we're sitting in the story right now, we've got, like, the Crystal Tower, and we have Graha, who knows how to use it, and we know eventually they'll develop the technology to send things and entities back and forward through time, and even to different shards and whatnot. And so here I was being like, okay, we're at the final days, and it's happening, and it's uncontrollable, and we don't know what to do. But wait a second. We don't have to be wanting for time. We have a fucking time machine. Literally, a giant crystal time machine. We technically have two of them. But we have one, right on source, right there, ready to go. And so I was talking with Bug. I was like, well, we have a time machine right there. We'll just hop in the DeLorean and we'll go back in time.
To buy ourselves more time.
To buy ourselves more time. That's
We are not buying ourselves more time.
right. That's how it started, was, we'll just buy ourselves more time. And then as a separate thread, we had talked about, how could we learn more about the final days? Well, you can only really learn more about the final days if you were there, right? Like, if you were physically there. And Buckle's like, well, how would that work? And I'm like, oh, well, the Echo, we've walked in people's memories as, like, a memory entity kind of deal.
The only time that's happened was in Save the Queen, though.
Yeah, I know.
That is the only time that we have ever walked.
I know. And so my brain kind of had these, like, well, what if we went back to, like, the original world, but we couldn't interact with anything? It was just like an echo memory or a cutscene or something. And so here I am cackling, and actually probably quite loud. Actually, I'll turn myself down a little bit because I am rather excited and kind of almost screaming. That these ideas actually, holy shit, that's what we're gonna do. Oh my god. But it couldn't get DMCA'd for it. I totally pull out like a Back to the Future clip of Doc Brown. Great.
Forward and back and then forward and back and then go forward and back and put one foot forward.
Like, holy shit, that's actually what we're doing. Okay, let's do this.
Back and put one
foot forward.
For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days.
Exists as... Okay, so we're going
there, but we can't change it.
We can't change anything.
We can't change anything because we're trying to save this world.
Yeah. Not that world. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And also having to send us back thousands of years.
To an unsundered world.
Yeah.
Shape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated
I'm
to come.
still gonna eat those.
Are you?
Yes. Do you want them?
All done. I was gonna steal her french fries, but she won't let me.
No, I'm planning to eat them as a treat after stream.
Pardon?
I'm planning to eat them as a treat after stream.
Oh.
In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
Let's fucking go. Let's go!
Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority.
Oh, don't give Rekka access to that control panel. That's terrifying.
First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic.
Kit can have a little time travel and french fries as a treat.
Yes.
Thank you.
The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act?
Dissolving his ether in order to generate the energy
To send us back in time
as a shade that can't interact with
anyone. Holy fuck. Also, I'm sorry, Jojo, that you got sent back in time to the big number queue.
To a bad queue.
I wish I had the ability to just go whoop, and then you were like number 2.
Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream.
I just thought of something.
What?
Do we know that when Asians are killed for good, that they actually return to the Ethereal Sea, or do they just cease to be?
They're either sundered or unsundered. They are born of this star, so would they not return to the Ethereal Sea?
They would then, right? Even though
the whole point was using their dark crystals, they could escape the Ethereal Sea.
Right, and they hang out in the rift between, right? Okay, yeah.
Now go, warrior.
We did not
of
pull
light.
Emmett Silk's soul out from
Go,
somewhere.
and do not look back.
There was a memory of his put into Azem's crystal when it was given to us, which is how we are using Azem's magic.
Yeah, that shade shows up in the Warrior of Darkness fight, right?
The Warrior of Light fight.
Or the Warrior of Light fight. The Warrior of Darkness
I
fight.
take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden,
The Warrior
the
of Fight
solitude.
Night.
It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
Fight Warrior Nightlight.
Oh
Oh my god.
gosh. Elidibus telling Heidelin it's up to you now to save the
You are
star.
the last of us.
You are the last of us. I am not ready for this. Wee! Neat.
Welcome again.
Neat.
As you cross time, memories, and the sundering itself.
Yeah.
Cannonball!
Brace for impact.
Let's go.
Whoa.
You are small.
I am a tiny ghost. Whoa.
The Loporits did originally design it with Amarotines in mind.
Yes, but you'd have more room.
You also wouldn't be able to reach your own bed.
Bad, the biggest bad. Unable to
Execute
certain actions due to area restriction. This place doesn't even have a name. We didn't even get like a title card. I'm assuming I can't. Aetheryte-like device.
You have to jump.
Can I even attune to it?
The device is reminiscent of an Aetheryte. Perhaps it is possible to attune with it.
Oh, it actually was doing attuning. I'm so used to those black message boxes coming up when it's like, the Aetheryte is busted.
Despite attempting to channel and focus your energies, you fail to attune with the device. You can only assume it operates differently.
Huh. Guide-like man.
Man stands dutifully by the Aetheryte-like device. A guide for this facility in all likelihood.
Mad because small.
You attempt to get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. As Elidibus warned, it appears your form is intangible.
We are just an observer. Everything that's supposed to happen or would happen will still happen.
This is the right place, yes? Propylium?
Judging by the woman's words, this facility is called Propylium.
Poke, poke.
You attempt to gently prod the woman to attract her attention, but feel nothing. It seems neither does she.
This is before Hydaelyn and Zodiac existed too, right? So, it's not like Hydaelyn's gonna show up and be like, hey, I can see you. Now dance, puppet.
There's a black-robed man over there. The remarkably large man wears a black robe and a half-mask, much like the phantoms you encountered in Mare Lamentorum and the recreated Amarad.
Yep.
It would seem you have made it to your destination.
Trying to talk.
Yeah.
Angry. Frustrated.
You gesticulate wildly and shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance in your general direction.
Have we tried going? Oh jeez, if I can't interact with anything, how am I gonna push open the large door? No one can hear me.
Well, it is a busy enough facility.
Yeah, I'm sure someone will come open the door.
I suspect this door leads outside, but how to open it?
And here we are, Elpis.
Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor?
Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
It's Organization 13.
It's Marluxia!
That's who I was thinking of, yeah. Actually.
You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
It's Emmett Selk.
Who you are, perhaps. But I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Staring right at you.
Yep.
Satisfied?
Also, Emmett Selk looks nothing like I expected. Well, I wasn't expecting to see him, period, until we knew we were coming here. But...
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
And Seb's just, nope, I don't know you, I don't see you, I don't anything.
By the by, you see it too, yes?
familiar stranger. That's not La Brea, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
I don't see you.
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's. Do you suppose she created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
I'm not a familiar, I'm a Rekka. Thank you very much.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's her spitting image.
Not a...
Nelf.
Nelf.
So let's leave it be. Come now.
Azem's spitting image.
Yeah.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words.
I'm too small. I cannot talk.
Now, who is...
Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Hades' friend that can see ether better than he can?
That's Hythlodeus, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded.
Hi, Kiana. Thank you for joining. Also, spoiler warning if you haven't finished MSQ yet. Also, holy shit, I didn't see any of this coming.
The biggest twist in this expansion
This
is
Hythlodeus is cute as shit.
I mean, it was already, like, they're gay. They are gay. Hythlo is absolutely madly in love with them itself for some reason, and thus we have to put up with him.
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
Are we gonna become big?
Is it embiggening?
Yes.
Embiggening.
Embiggening is not a word, I don't think. Snap.
He looks like a discount Zemnis.
I keep wanting to go Keyblade, but that's...
Open your eyes.
That's, what's his face? Xehanort. Yeah. Discount Zemnis!
He looks like a discount Zemnis. You are not see-through anymore.
Oh.
You are also...
Oh. Big.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
Big Rekka. Yes. Prepare for Big Rekka.
How very thoughtful of you.
Big.
And may I applaud your artful reinforcement.
Oh right, I locked my size. I can't make myself big.
Zam itself gets fucked up lightsabers.
I was thinking about those.
God damn it.
Without further ado then. Greetings. I am Hythlodeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect.
Hang on. Do not continue from this line yet.
I shall not continue.
If you are an aura, instead of that artful recreation, applauding your artful recreation, if you're an aura, Hythlodeus makes a comment about the scales. If you are a Rogadin, makes a comment about the big muscles. If you are a Lalafell, makes a comment, are you sure it's the right size? And Emmet Selk is like, yeah, no one's going to mistake her for a child. That yes, the proportions are correct. He does not? I was told that he was. Oh, that's later. Okay.
Oh, that's later?
That's later.
Does that mean there's a cattier comment?
The Lala comment is absolutely fucking hilarious. We're like, are you sure it's the right size? Well, proportionally, yes.
Does that mean there's a comment coming about the Miko ears?
Probably.
Fantastic. Perfect. Bigger than I imagined.
Excellent. Juicy comments.
May I continue?
Yes, you may continue.
Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmett Selk of the Convocation of 14. And how might we address you, my new friend? A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words.
Big.
So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here.
Because you would be full.
Yep.
Rather than 8.
You do not know?
True.
Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here? Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
Oh, because Azim is off adventuring. So we won't see Azim here, because Azim's off doing whatever.
Correct.
If she truly wished to be here, then she would be.
Azim the Traveler.
Right you are.
Yep.
My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble
Your
that
Steam
of a friend.
notifications are not turned off, by the way, so that'll have to be fixed by next stream.
Yeah, I can fix that.
And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion.
No, thank you for making me big.
Hot girl shit.
Wait, you can turn those off? Actually, I can turn those off without actually restarting anything.
Well, I was meaning, like, rather than taking the time to do that.
Oh yeah, we're under limited time. But yes, you can turn them off. Azim is busy doing hot girl shit.
We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work.
I'll show you how to do it later.
We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide.
His guide? Or to make sure he doesn't cause shit?
I mean, Emmett Selk already has the seat. Sorry, Hades already has the seat of Emmett Selk. Emmett Selk outranks him by far.
I know.
As one of the convocation.
I know, but could still nudge him to not... You know Emmett Selk would be a shit.
It's a grumpy old man.
Yes.
And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree?
No, Rekka has lots of devices. Leave her alone with her tinkery toys. It's fine. Nothing bad will happen. I promise. Ignore the explosions as you leave, please.
Old man. Assigned old man at birth. OMAB.
Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here.
Hey, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge.
Whoa! Whoa! The world unsun... Whoa!
This is just a testing ground in the sky. Who's that, my dear?
Heidel? But Heidelin doesn't exist yet.
His presence.
So I am frozen.
No?
Oh, you stole the Rekka.
I stole Rekka.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey babe, what are those?
Headwings! Those are headwings!
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
As former Gaia Online trash, I got way too excited about headwings there, but that's someone with headwings.
I was talking about the axolotls, but yes.
Oh.
Because they're adorable.
Oh, the axolotls are adorable.
Baby.
They are babies. Can I feed them?
One's adventuring. Hythlodaeus is the boyfriend who wants to adopt a pet, Rekka's shade.
What secrets are you hiding?
And Hades is way too grumpy and insists against it. And a week later, he's obsessed with the pet.
Yes.
No, a week later, the pet's obsessed with him. He's just like, okay, I guess this is my life now. But yeah.
You know, with our interaction, sometimes that's you. I guess this is my life now, and I'm just like, mischief. Hi, Smiler. This is... What the... What?
This entire zone has been mind-blowing. I told you. I told you that I can't tell you a goddamn thing about Zone 5. I can't.
You can't.
But surprise.
Oh, hey, there's a friend.
It's Ashlyn. In case you didn't know, it's rude to stare. Stop.
I'm still smaller than you. Make me bigger.
I would like to be bigger, please.
I would like to be bigger, please.
Angry kitty.
Talking with Hifla.
Long Rekka.
Long Rekka. Long, long, long.
This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with basics. Using concepts to give shape to ether, creation magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect, where he works.
Where he works. They talked about this.
Yes.
In Shadowbringers.
Yep. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study.
Neat. Oh, before they're approved.
A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you will enjoy touring it with us. Well, the idea is, if you make something, it needs to not fuck with everything else.
Okay, I'm going to make a giant cannon. Then I'm going to put myself in the cannon. Please approve.
Not approved.
Unhappy.
It's rude to stare. Stop.
It's still the same line. This is me seeing this zone, though. If you want a sage or another machinist...
Kiana, that won't be necessary, but thank you. That is very appreciated, but that, at this time, will not be necessary. Not for this one.
I don't think we'll even get to... I don't know where the dungeon is, but...
It's near the end of the zone. You just got here.
Oh, present.
Now then, our friend Hermes, aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there first. Attired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emmett Silk wishes to keep a low profile for his errand, so... You know how to make a robe. Basic concept will do. No?
No.
No? In that case, Emmett Silk... No. Your whim, your responsibility. You're not getting another thimble of ether out of me.
cranky old man with lightsabers.
The way he scrimps sometimes, you'd think he wasn't a nigh-bottomless font of magic. Very well, I shall make the rope.
Bless you.
Thank you. But perhaps you can assist. Come, let's search for the requisite material.
Like, look at this place. Whoa.
I also love this track. Did I not tell you, babe? Did I not tell you, babe?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, that I was gonna...
Yes. The problem is, turning to look at me, you fuck up your avatar every time.
I know, but I'm just big smiles.
I can see your big smiles.
Okay.
And if you're looking at your camera, so can the rest of your chat.
True. Same line again?
No means no. Just be grateful I'm even willing to wait.
This is so cool.
Yes, these creatures should suffice. An etheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 Petaludi? There are 3 species here, I believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the Petaludi first. Good luck.
No, puns can be intended. It's fine.
No. Bang. Bang. You don't want to kill it, my dear. Hit it again. That should be good enough to,
Do I have a key item?
Yes. Back. Now. Up. There you go.
Rude. Stop it. Get in the robe. Thank you. So rude. Blah.
Reassemble drill.
Yes.
You've caught the Petaludi? Come, let us see.
Oh, I didn't read the description.
Fine.
It's fine?
It's fine. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying not to stand out. Try it on for size. Thanks, Puma.
Thank you. Allow the mischief bears to roam free.
Oh, it's fine. There's no one around to tell us off. And besides, we can always make more Petaludi. They need only a tiny amount of ether.
Thank you for dropping by.
It may take some effort to get the form and composition right, but anyone familiar with the concept should be able to manage. Well, good to disguise and educate it, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at very least it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers.
Emmetzelk is having none of this.
Emmetzelk speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you're familiar.
Rekka just starts acting like a squirrel. Trying to climb trees, puts nuts in her mouth.
Question is, who's familiar? Ah, of course. Azim's. If you say you belong to her, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior.
All outlandish behavior, you say? So about that cannon I asked about earlier.
Exploiting our associate's absence. The lack of her presence? Absolutely. Were she here, she'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it.
Giving Rekka permission for trouble.
With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand.
Sophist's robe? Sophist's podia? I'm guessing that's pants.
Yeah, Padea.
Padea and...
Upadima. Upadima. So, start with the boots, then do the pants, then do the...
Outlandish raccoon behaviors. I don't think they realize it, but they gave Rekka...
Start with the boots.
Permission for trouble.
Now the pants. And now the rope.
Are you Diabol?
It is not. Or it is!
It is Diabol. Absolutely. I don't know if I actually have any dye on me.
You do not want to die right now.
Always want to die for glamour. Neat. Now about this gun I have, actually.
Not a problem.
I know, it's not a problem. Emmetzelk, what do you say?
As dubious as it is, passing you off as Azem's familiar is probably the best approach. Should she take offense that others so readily believe her recklessness is to blame, she is welcome to mend her ways. Pass as a child in your original size? I think not. Augmented or no, your ether is still far too thin to be considered normal.
Not even as a child.
You were tiny.
Small. Do I have any dispellers before you run into a city wearing...
I have dispellers.
I carry dispellers on me as well. I know you have some. I'm just curious how much I have. I have 137 of them on me currently. Anyone who didn't wear those robes in Elpis has no fun in their heart. Yeah, there's lots of people here.
Slash instance for me.
Yeah. 1.
I'm in 2.
This is really cool. This is really cool.
Yes, it is.
I don't know how you held this in for a couple days.
With great difficulty. You'll notice how much you started screaming as soon as you figured out time travel was involved.
As soon as
Not even before we were coming here.
As soon as time... Click!
Yeah.
It's no wonder they didn't want to show us anything about this zone, and it was just show that one piece of concept.
One piece of concept art, and even then, it's like, we don't know about this.
And we don't know about this, and it's the floating islands above Garlemald. No,
this is nothing.
That's nothing like that. True. When you hit roulette while running around doing your fates the first time in. Shall we continue, my dear?
Yeah.
In search of Hermes.
Okay.
Yeah. He's Nilo! Hold on, we gotta look at the Nilo. It's Nilo.
Rotate around your Nilo.
I am rotating. Ooh. Which ones are those, babe?
These are still skimming.
Okay, I am rotating around the Nilo. I am approving of the Nilo.
How do you feel about seeing a Nilo like this? Just surprise, here's your Nilo.
I am happy to see a Nilo. It is still weird wearing this outfit.
But you're here.
Yes, I am here. Happy.
Feel free to talk to the NPCs of, I believe it's Hithlo? Hithlo Days, yeah. Imagine showing up to a leveling roulette in Hassian Road.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine just wandering around Charlatan in those.
Yeah.
If you are ready, let us continue along the path to Ananorisis. The place serves as an observation hub and residence both. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes.
How do I feel about Nilo wearing Astian robes? Or even Rekka? It's weird.
Okay, but in this place,
In this place.
you see a Nilo in these robes next to you.
Yes. How do I feel?
Yes.
I'm glad I've made it this far.
Yes.
And we are fitting in. Reminds you of the title that spoiled Papalymo's death? That they had to change the title of?
Papalymo's final witness. Yeah.
No, in this setting it makes sense. Like that's what you would. Everyone
Everyone here would dress like this.
Would dress like this, exactly. Exactly.
Not that they'd be driving motorcycles around.
No.
They absolutely would dress like this.
Absolutely. Would they ride a polar bear though?
Potentially.
Just create a polar bear concept? I'm just gonna ride this bear now. This is my new friend. My friend can go like this. People who are just in their regular glamours aren't having fun. What kind? I mean, I know what kind of mounts they'd use.
Most of them.
Motorcycle.
Most of the biological ones.
Yeah.
I mean, there is no reason why this giant floating puffball is not a valid Ascian map.
Correct. There's no reason why this giant egg.
Well, maybe. Hatching Tide may not have existed at this time.
Okay, there's no reason why this flying chair that is just hovering off the ground. Totally valid.
Yep. The chair is absolutely.
I'm trying to think of the silliest mount that I have. That's not like tech. Actually, this would fit. There's no reason why
Yeah, absolutely.
you could ride a black Pegasus. Like, it would completely. Might as well soak up a little bit of exploration experience, but...
Continue with your story.
Okay, I'm getting lost
We're
in...
on limited time.
I know, but I want to explore, which I can do after. It's so pretty. Okay, there is actually an NPC here. Let's talk to them.
That's a quest NPC. Or not, maybe it's a quest NPC later. So much to do, so much bother. So much bother involved in getting it done. I could have a familiar perform my duties instead, but even creating one in the first place is far more effort than I'm willing to expend.
Wreckage just pops up. I'm a familiar.
Yes, someone's got to invent the chocobo.
Yeah, someone's got to. Oh, you're on the Heaven on High horse.
Judy, yeah.
Oh, that's its name, Judy.
Judy.
Hythlodaeus, what do you have to say?
Let's see if this observer knows Hermes' whereabouts.
Endwalker.
I was wondering what she was examining, but it seems to be the bush itself. Yes? Can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well now, by your mask, I assume you are one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see. My lips are sealed. The Chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you will find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks and apologies for disrupting your work. I say, Hythlodaeus. Well, I've never met Hermes. You know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? Aye, that I could. As you know, Emmett's Selk and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly, and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment, after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis, and the man in charge of it. This is as much for your own enjoyment, like as not. But point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. So you know it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures.
Ah.
That's why they don't have hoods. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any.
The voices. No, I didn't advance forward. My bad.
It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man.
So hood down is an exemption. Yep, you meet the description.
Look, axolotls.
Yes.
They are small.
They are small. Let's take a moment to appreciate them.
Have you attuned to the etherite yet?
I have not. Whoa, this zone is huge.
Yes, it is.
This zone is
Very.
huge. Also, the etherites here obviously are going to be unique. Neat.
No, that's the one that's used in Amaron.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. No, you're right. You were by one of these fountains.
Like that?
Hey, look, it's the Great Serpent of Ranka.
There we go.
Excuse!
Nil's here.
Nil is here.
She just teleports to you.
Yes, we are fitting in.
There's a bewinged girl next to you.
I was about to say, bewinged girl.
They have such funny faces.
I want to pet them, but I cannot target them. Okay, talking to Hermes.
I love this track. Look at it. Look at it. It's small. It's small.
It's so small.
It's small and happy.
Yes.
Huh. You are...
Oh. Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait.
That feeling autistic.
Yeah, I was just about to say, can relate. We can be friends.
And salutations. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
Hythlodaeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
Welcome back, Puma.
Welcome back.
You were of the convocation.
Emmet Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide. Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to... Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
Illegal.
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 I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
The Nemestoma is missing.
Oh no. One of them is missing. We must find them immediately.
Yes.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
I know, how do you lose an axolotl? I was just thinking that, like, they swim in water. The pool's only so big.
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
Appreciate. Look at them.
Adore them.
Lavish them.
Praise them.
This makes me think of... Oh, gosh.
Oh my god, Jojo. Showing Hermes Choco and saying,
This
yes,
is horse. Remember, there was a thing. I don't even know if it was this game, where it's like... this is where they hatched from and crawled.
I don't remember.
Okay. And we looked at, there was like a sign or a drawing, and we were like, Smalls.
No, that was Outer Wilds.
Yes, yes.
The Outer Wilds.
Yes.
Smalls, yes.
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish.
That they
The
can swim through
Amistomas
the air.
too can
Yes.
fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however. Excuse me.
Yeah, this is horse.
This is horse.
I'll help. Too.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
Adore them. Love them.
Cherish them.
Cherish them.
Feed them.
Yes, feed them. Feed in. Hi, big smiley. Feed in.
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Feed them. Love them. Yes.
Again, Emmett Selk is grumpy and Hythlodaeus wants to watch the adorable.
Yes. Hythlodaeus just brings one of them home.
Yep.
Yep.
No, listen, honey. I've told you. Don't you honey me. We are not accepting a new pet.
I've created this new concept. It's called a tank. It's where we'll put it.
Violent and expert at the moment.
You won't be able to touch or change anything. Well, I mean, maybe us being here still doesn't change anything. We can hope. Speaking with Medion.
Hermes, are you alright?
Did you look behind you? Up?
Speaking with the adventurous Ambistoma.
Ambistoma.
It seems Hermes and Metion have found their quarry, a creature known in their age as an Ambistoma. Yet though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. Are you able to do voices while you do an expert?
The Ambistoma. Hermes saw it high up in the tree.
I love it.
He climbed up to get it, but he jumped on him and he slipped.
Do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. If a little embarrassed. Now, for your own safety, please stand back.
You didn't notice he was upside down in the tree? The silly music.
I will not be able to during a boss.
That's fine.
I do not know this dungeon well enough to get away with that.
That's fine.
Hermes, are you alright?
Yeah, this tank is dying.
Oh no.
Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Meteor. Both you and,
SM number 2.
Rekka, I, you are called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. Adorable.
Yes.
You may be able to fly, but that doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no! I'd forgotten all about its fellows!
Oh no, trouble!
They're in the tank, right?
In the pool?
In the pool, yeah. Oh no, I forgot all about them.
Uh-oh, trouble.
Truly? What a relief. Sick bit.
Mm-hmm.
Minorly dying.
Peggle 2 voice. Azem 2. I've never actually played Peggle 2. I've played the first one, but not the second one. I didn't even know there was a second one.
What a relief. I must thank Emmet Selk and Hythlodaeus when I return to them. But first, with the distractions out of the way. As Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here.
I'm glad they're safe, Hermes and the Ambystoma. The Ambystoma stares at you unflinchingly, as if regarding something novel. Regarding it in turn, you notice that it appears to be floating ever so slightly.
Isn't it adorable?
Yes. Makes me want to go visit the sea pancakes. And bring them home. Okay, I will explain sea pancakes.
Please explain the sea pancakes
Okay.
to people who are not my wife.
Okay. First, I need to find a picture. So give me one moment, and then I will explain the amazingness of sea pancakes. And unfortunately don't have any pictures of my own, so I am relying on the Googles. So, there is a fish store by our house. Just a couple blocks away.
It's a bit of a walk.
It's a
not
bit of a
quite
walk.
walk.
Okay, maybe not a couple blocks, but it's walkable. And when we go to the fish store, they have all kinds of different fish and aquatic life. And one of them are pearl rays. And the pearl rays look like sea pancakes.
Adorable sea pancakes.
Adorable sea pancakes. And when you go up to them, this is what they look like.
They're very happy to see you.
They are.
They in fact climb over top of you, over top of each other to get a better look at you.
Yes, they stack up on each other to see you. They are so excited. I don't know.
They will climb on top of each other when there's more than enough room in the tank that everybody could have a view. But no, they must
all
stack like pancakes.
Was it you that came up with sea pancakes? I don't remember. But I
think
love.
it was you.
Was me?
I think it was you.
I love going to see the sea pancakes. They are so happy, and they all must see you all at once, and I always want to take them home. To which I am repeatedly told this is not allowed.
We cannot care for...
I know. We cannot care for them. That's me with most animals, though. I want to take them home. So this is my appreciation of Sea Pancake. Okay, our next quest. Would you like me to handle the voices for this one? Yeah. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to the Anagorasis. Wow, I'm bad at that. So that bear. So that is the story of Sea Pancakes. And every time we go to the fishy store, I make sure to see them. Perhaps it's only your imagination, but sometimes the creature's demeanor bespeaks proud defiance to having gone on an adventure. Medion says, some creations stay outside, others stay at Catissus, like the Ambistomas. Emmett Selk says, no more errant creations to distract us from matters of actual import, I trust. Hithlodeus says, 'twas blissfully uneventful in your absence. The little ones were on their best behavior. See? See? Warming up to them.
You're adorable.
They are adorable. Someday 14 will add raccoon. Hermes says, my apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the Ambistomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space, if you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creation slip away again. We can slip an Ambistoma into this pocket and that pocket, and they go on an adventure. Shout chat says goodbye packs of Ixion. Follow up from someone else. Ixie gone. Speaking with Hithlodeus. Well, Emmett Selk has been accommodating thus far. He is the one who has the business with Hermes. If you wish to attend, you'll have to ask his permission. Oh dear. Emmett Selk says, oh, cutscene.
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure your business with Hermes is quite pressing. You may speak with him to your heart's content after ours is concluded.
I do not object to her attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe she can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
I'm highly irregular.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself, do you hear?
No. Irregulator. That's me.
So, it's finally happened then.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis, after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom.
So when they finish their role, they die. Huh.
They just return their soul back to the world.
Yep.
Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just... I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no. I've made her upset.
Autistic.
Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteor outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
I'm sorry, Rekka, I didn't mean a walk? Perhaps we can go for a walk. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. That's how he made me. Don't worry, I'm fine now. So why did you come here? You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Oh, teach me! I can teach you. We could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Sounds like fun. It will be. Where to start? Ah, yes. Let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is. So I'll have him explain instead. Meteon is now accompanying you. Yeah, this is probably where we should end it for now. I am really enjoying this zone. How are you doing, sweetheart?
I'm okay.
Okay. This is where we're gonna leave it. Thank you, Noelle. Thank you, Puma. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you, everyone who came out for my second stream of the day. This new zone is super cool. I am enjoying the heck out of it. And I'm hoping that tomorrow, that I'll get in at least 2 more MSQ streams. Thank you to my lovely spouse for doing the voices. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, Puma. Puma hopes the best for us and that we have a good rest of the evening. Remember to hydrate. Stay safe. I'll see you all on the next stream.